Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Hi everyone, this is Christine. Welcome to my channel. So we're going to check out the new Scooby-Doo and Halloween update, see what new items we got and what I think about them. So let's just dive right into it. We got this Arctic ladder attic, not Arctic. Gee, as you can see here, it looks cute. Different spots here. Just plop it up and we're good to go. Ew, my ceiling's a little low, but you get the picture. So yeah, I got quite a few good ideas for this. So cute. Nice for smaller builds. So yeah, let's see over here. What else do we have? This is not new. We have some doors. Oh, that's cute. This pattern one makes me curious. Let's look here. So we can actually... Oh, let's have a peek at the handles first. So we got some new handles. We have this. Looks a little rough. And then we have... This is like striped. This I like. It looks very nice and tough. And ooh, this is so nice and classy and chic. I like that one. And yeah, I think this is a new one too. And I'm pretty sure that's a new one too. So yeah, I like this. But let's look here at... Ooh, here we go. So as usual, we can choose different things like glossy, and this is the interesting part. We can actually now have a pattern like wallpaper and a custom color. Ooh, I see. So yeah, we can make it like so. I don't know if that was so pretty, but yeah, you get the picture. So yeah, I like this one. Okay, and we have this one here with a sun pattern. I kind of like this one in blue. Here we go. Then we have this in a bigger size and even a double door. So yeah. Then we have this little gate thing. Guess if you want to build a dungeon or something. This whole Halloween thing is not really my cup of tea, but I think it's a lot to do with like culture, because it's not something, you know, we're used to. Here in Norway, Halloween is not really a thing. So yeah, I wonder if I sell this and then what is going to happen. Yeah, we just get a bunch of grass. Oof, that's unfortunate. Well, anyways, so yeah, there we go. So we got like this trapdoor, and we got a hidden door and another trapdoor. So if you just have this, it looks like a wall, and then there's a door perfectly hidden. And we have like just wood texture for that. Wood, stone, and paint. But not wallpaper. Okay. Yeah. So that's cute. If you want a secret room, that would be perfect. So yeah, let's look at the windows. We have this one-way window. Again, we can choose from the different types. So yeah, let's just plop that here. So got a perfect view from this side, and let's walk through the dungeon door. On this side, it looks like it's just a mirror. Again, it's cute, but I'm having a hard time seeing the practical use. So yeah, then we have this size, and then we have this little dungeon hole. Like, okay, so if you want to make like a prison or something. Well, that's kind of dark. Okay, so yeah. So very Halloween-y, but not very me. Okay, so yeah. So I was hoping for a bunch of like cute retro things and things like if you want to make like a Victorian house with cool furniture. We haven't gotten through that part yet, so I'm curious to see what furniture we're going to get. So, but so far, this hidden door, I see myself using that in some builds. Same with this attic door, but this dungeon and one-way windows. Yeah, well, let's see. Let's look at the wallpapers. We have the traditional, you know, Scooby snack. Little bones. Could be like Scooby-Doo or Halloween. It's cute. We have a classic geometric pattern. Okay, this is like the little Scooby-Doo icon. I'm gonna say Scooby-Doo a lot in So yeah, this reminds me of some of the other wallpapers we have. I like the geometric pattern and things. Ooh. We have like this basket weave thing. Yeah, it's okay. Another geometric. Looks kind of like plant cells if you have looked at those in a microscope. And then we have this one here. Ooh, this one has potential. So let's see if we make this yellow and this white. And suddenly we have a beautiful daisy wallpaper. Yeah, this I like. I'm going to use that a lot, I think. And let's just clean my little mess here. Here we go. So pretty. Okay, and we have this one here. So I hope the pattern is not too big. Sometimes they make the pattern very big and I find it hard to use, like in a good way. Then we have this. This is the kind of pattern you look at and feel like your head is starting to spin. I think it's uncomfortable to look at, so yeah. We have like hieroglyphs, you know, and they need to be yellow. Like in a tomb or something. I don't know. There we go. So we have like this Egyptian theme. I mean, if you're like making like a museum or something, this would make sense, but in a casual build, this for some reason makes me think of like if you look in a petri dish, or maybe like distorted footprints. That's okay. And then we have the question marks, the little eyes. Like, these are the kind of print I have a hard time imagining when to use, truth be told. Same with this magnifying glass. These two for me are kind of like me. And then we have this one. Let's try with some colors, like different shades of green. Ooh, well, colors are hard, peeps. There we go. So yeah, this was kind of, I like the stripes. Maybe not these colors, but you know, lots of potential. This one's cute though. I like this, very retro, and yeah, this I like. So I can imagine myself using that for particular reasons. Yeah, just, here we go. Yeah, this was very pretty. I like that one. Then we have this, looks like little eyes. Then we'll have like sparkly eyes. Again, we have like pattern. This looks nice and small. This I can imagine using like in a Victorian house in the library or something. This one looks big. Like, yeah, imagine if this pattern was this size, how much prettier it would be. Because you need a lot of, you know, wall space and negative space to see the pattern. So I wish you could make that smaller because it's a cute pattern, but just a little bit too big. Ooh, we're getting to the floors now. Let's go back inside. Here we go. So yeah, so far I think this is my favorite, and the one I made like the pink blah 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 pattern. Okay, so to see this properly, make it into like a pattern. There we go. Ew, no, not the rotation, the size. Here we go. So we have like this redwood. It was cute, but red is a hard color to match. But we'll see. Then we have stained poplar. So this one we can choose the color on. Yeah. So let's just, you know, go with the default white one. Again, let's make a little pattern to see. I like this, a little textured. So yeah, this was nice. And we have yellow. Again, a color I find hard to color match, but still. Let's see. Yeah, like very classical. So yeah. Then we have dark walnut panels. Let's see, let's make the pattern a little bit bigger. This was a nice wood color. This one I like. So yeah. And then we have tiles. Let's see, other colors maybe. I'll have that color. Sea green and some more, maybe white. Again, we have a lot of like retro, geometrical type of print, which I'm not hating. So yeah. Ooh, this one I like. This was very pretty. I can imagine this in many different colors. Then we have this. Ooh, this I love. Imagine this in blue with a little bit of white and maybe some dark blue. Yeah, this was perfect. I love this one. Here we go. I'm going to use that a lot in the future. Consider yourself warned. Then we have like this round one. For some reason that reminds me of something my grandma had when I was a kid. She had it in red and brown, I think. Can't remember. Ooh, the childhood memories. Here we go. Well, maybe not the right color, but we get the... Let's try that in a different color. Something a little more flattering, maybe. There we go. Yeah. So all these tiles, I really like them. Imagine them being nice kitchen tiles or things like that. Maybe... Ooh, we got some more tiles. Let's try this in the default black. Yeah. Like this. Ooh, I imagine this in blue. Blue and white. There we go. Wow. So, yeah, it's quite a few things here. Let's just try this. So we got a lot of geometric patterns. I see that sort of being a common dominate. I can't even say that word. Oh yeah, here we go. So I hope we can get rid of the black. Just make like shiny, sort of sticking out a little. Yeah, these I'm not too. They look too wonky and dirty for my taste. You know, I'm a little perfectionist. So, but imagine like in a haunted house or old house, they're okay. So yeah, but these blue and this green here are my favorite. But I'm going to probably use all of these in different color variation. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. And then we have flaked plastic, custom color plastics. So let's just add some colors to see if there's any texture to it. So this is like a, well, we have like this little dotted texture. And then we have one matte and one shiny. So let's just decide, yeah, so we see this one is matte and this one is just like plain. Can we make like a pattern on them? Okay, so basically we get plastic walls and floors in, yeah, okay. Ooh, so, okay. These are the patterns I think are pretty but too big. Well, that's a different video. Okay, nothing new here in installations. And in building accessory you got like tape. Do not enter crime scene. Again, this sort of goes on the list of stuff. Well, maybe in sandbox builds. We'll see. And then these are all new, not new. So, okay. Now then, we are at our accessories. We got a suspicious bag. Okay. Collect. Okay, so this probably is for some fisherman's hat. It's just like a... So we can hang that up on the wall too. We got a headband, some glasses, another headband, more glasses. We got a Scooby sandwich, fries, and Scooby snacks, of course. Here we go. And these are all kitchen items. So let's maybe start by building a kitchen then, so we can add all these cute new kitchen items to it. So let's just jump down to cabinets. We have some new cabinets where it looks like we can add wallpaper print. So that's interesting. So yeah. So this will be interesting to see if you can find something that doesn't make it look too, if I use the word busy, like too much in a way. We can also use like different textures wood, so that's cute. Let's make just a little row of these, test them out. So at least with this color scheme gives me very like, I don't know, that painter guy. And then we have a matching tall cabinet. Then I have this brown one here. Yeah, so let's just go for the default one. What are you doing? So we have like this screen wood, and we have this one. This I like, this little cotton. We love the new handles. There's something else we gotta explore. So if we do this, we can look at the new handle. These are new. Things and these. Let's see. Yeah, those are cute new ones. And then we have these little round ones here. So those are all new ones. I like those. So I think these here are my favorite out of the three, but this will be fun to explore with and try some new crazy stuff. Yeah, and then we got like their sinks and kitchen cabinets. I'm so curious if we finally got... Nope. I wish there were like more shelves on the inside. Is there like a hack to that? Please let me know. Yeah, so we got like, the stoves and the sinks, the usual stuff. So I put this little yellow one here. It's definitely my favorite. Anyways, let's go back to our little kitchen accessories. Here we go. So we got a new coffee maker. I like this one. Looks more traditional, like what I'm used to. We have this little coffee pot. We have a slow cooker. And I've tried one of those, truth be told. And we have a hand mixer. And I wonder if there'll be like a stand or something for that. We got a little kettle, also so little. Kitchen scales. And ooh, a stand mixer. That's fun. Not too crazy about the color combination of this one though. I'm going for more like the classic steel. We have a toaster. And we got a waffle maker. Let's see, can you open? Yeah. Let's get some toast. I mean, why not? Ta-da, you can actually put it in. There we go. Who wants toast? Well, anyways, let's get back on track here. We got these little retro kitchen containers. So cute. Again, reminds me of stuff my grandma had when I was a kid, and not in a bad way. So yeah, I can imagine cluttering the kitchen with these. Here we go. So this one has weird dimensions, but what do I know? Then we have nothing new, living aids, and office supplies. We got some letters, a little Scooby-Doo postcard, a notebook. Yeah, the usual stuff. So other, I think this is a new one. Little flashlight. Ooh, works as well. So yeah, happy with that. Let's put a sandwich here on this little kitchen counter. There we go. So these appliances I'm probably going to use a lot of in this kitchen here, but we'll see. Let's go to decorations. We have a Scooby carpet. And we have lava lamps. Quite a few of them. Let's sell this stuff here. Bye-bye. And let's see, we got a whole collection of these. Are they all standing? Huh. Quite a few lava lamps, huh? We got a vase. Let's put it different colors so it shows a little better. I like it. So, because I've been missing vases that are a little more small, chic, and elegant, and not so big. So this makes me happy. Let's just put some flowers in to see what they look like. Rose. Rose, where are you? There we go. Rosa. And then where's the little one? So, yeah, well, see, this looks cute. This one is very cute. I like that one. This little one here. I'm going to use that on a lot of tables. This too has a nice shape. They're all nice. I like them. Bye-bye. Wait a minute, can we turn these lights on? Or, yeah, I'm not a big lava lamp enthusiast, but, the right room, the right time. So we have floors, and then we have like these little, are they big? Oh, they're huge. Huh. So then we have like these little figurines. Lots of different sizes. So we have a bunch of these angel figurines. We have like a scary guy with use. Okay, that was creepy. And we have like some vases and different types of statues, like again with the museum theme. Here we got a cat, looks like bust. And then let's see. We have like, this would be nice, like if you made like a vault or something. Here we go, different types of jewelry. Precious stones. So we got a bunch of treasure. Like if you want to make a vault or like a, something like that, we got some big fancy grandfather clocks. Yeah, we can open them. And 2 of them. These are cute. We got a little brooch. Well, not so little. And some different types of necklaces. Yeah, so these are cute. I like that. And we have some herons. How big are they? Oh, they're quite large. So we got a lot of these statues and things like that. Different thing, different sizes. No, same thing, different sizes. So yeah, we get them in. So yeah, some more necklaces. So yeah, here's enough material if you want to make a museum. Rings, stones. So it's a little scarab, little collar. So yeah, just like I said, a bunch of museum items. Some watches, more brooches, skulls. Yeah, hang them up on your wall. There are even some like human-like. Oh, these are creepy. You can put a plant in it. That's kind of accessory. Let's put a flower there later. Let's just look at the rest here. We got some clocks. Got some more of these like creepy statues. They make sounds too. Yep, they do. Then we have like this little sea monster. Yeah, so these are okay. Some more colors. Oh, we got some doilies. I like that. Let's put the doily underneath here. Are they not allowed? So doilies are like lace. I like these. I love these. I'm going to use those a lot. We have different sizes and patterns. Yeah. Ooh, I love my doilies. So maybe I'm a little grandmother at heart, but that's okay. Got some little coasters. And we got a big one. Yeah, these I love. Yeah, let's sell these and get rid of this stuff here. Hey. Oh, we're supposed to have the skull to put a plant in. Be a little macabre. Here you go. We got some new plants though. Little Venus flytrap in your skull. Yeah, that doesn't sound quite right. Anyhow. So as you can see, we have a lot of new pretty things. Like I said, I love these little doilies. That must be my favorite. And then we have letters and eyes. We have like creepy masks. Not, feeling the whole creepy vibe. We got Medusa and I don't know. We got the little Scooby license plate. Ooh, I do love clocks though. Let's test out all the new clocks. And we have this one. Ooh, this I love. Ooh, this I love even more. They only come in one size though. So that's kind of sad, but we got some coat racks. Ooh, let's sell these little birdies here. Let's see here now. Because there was nothing more here. I feel, ooh, these I missed. Yeah, I thought I missed something. Here we go. We got like a coat rack and we got a hanger and little umbrella stand. There we go. And we have this little fancy figurine. Ooh, psychedelic. There we go. So this set I like. It's very nice. So I'm curious though if there's like a little bench. I guess we'll figure out soon enough. Then we have this for your keys. And another coat rack with a little hat stand on. Yeah, these I like. And this is old stuff. And then we have our occasional decorations. Okay, so we got like a cage, an Iron Maiden. Oy, bunch of creepy stuff. A crystal ball, that sounds like fun. Can we turn it on? Nope, it's just clear. Then we have one with like a creepy hat, shields, and then like a crossbow, halberd, different types of shield. So just a bunch of weapons and armor and things like that. So if you want to make a dungeon or a castle, yeah, you have fun. Okay, let's move on to the little hobby tab. We got some vinyl records with like a custom label on it. Let's check out the new pictures. See what this is new, I think, in this. I don't know. I'm not sure. So yeah. So you can have like a little custom vinyl. That's cute. Then we have, looks like David Bowie. Is that his name? And like a little, if you want to make a record studio. And yep. Little radio shelf. And yeah. And we got these book stands. I'm so excited about these because I love making libraries. So this makes it so much easier. So we got a bunch of different book stacks. Can we rotate them though? Because I normally have my books this way. There we go. And yeah, so we got a bunch of book stands, which makes me absolutely thrilled. Okay, like we got a bowling set. And bowling balls. And I would assume we put like your little bowling ball on that. There we go. There we go. And then we have a bowl, so we can make like our own little bowling alley. Is that the point? Okay, we have like little, what's these called? Things. We're not going to snap the grid. We're going to, let's see here now. Hands. We're going to throw. Ew. That didn't work. Okay, at least we tried. And we have like little Freddy, and we got Scooby, and what's his name? Shaggy, and Wilma, and Daphne. Wow, I actually know their names. Who would have thought? A lot of markers. Yeah, different name. And we got a little badge. We can put our little pictures and things. Fingerprints set. Because they said there was going to be like some investigation type of things here. Huh. Okay. So, yeah. Here we go. We got a notebook and we got a little safe. There we go. Okay. So, I do love the grandfather clock and this little code area, but these monsters is not my cup of tea. I do like the bowling things, but so I'm gonna make myself a little bowling alley. So yeah, and I do love the clocks, all of them really. So happy with that. Let's look at some lights. There we go, because yeah. Oh, the game is crashing. Oh no, it does that sometimes when it's auto-saving. There we go, lights. We have a spooky chandelier. My roof is a little low. There we go. Okay. We have lots of these little fan things with like lights on. Yeah. And we have like cute little wall scone. You can put it on the ceiling or on the wall. And ooh, this is very pretty. I love flowers. There we go. Little bright bow. And just like this basic light. We got a little dungeon torch thing. More lava lamps. And we have like big neon lights from the Mystery Gang. Yeah. So we got a bunch of lights like this. So they're okay. Scooby-Doo, ghosts. And how does this one glow though? Yeah, like neon lights. Ooh, makes a humming sound too. There we go. So these are all okay. So yeah. Okie dokie. Let's see here now. So yeah, I think the flower lamps is like my favorite. All these little lamps here is, imagine them like in a kid's room or something, but okay. Now we got all this wiring stuff. I'm not quite sure how that works. So is that like a lever for something? If I make like a trapdoor, and then we have like bits and bobs. Yeah. like a switch and keypads and things like that, alarm sensors. So, like if I step on that, something will activate. Okay, well, let's just try and make some stuff up in the attic. Here we go. A way too small attic. So, if we go, I'm just guessing now, peeps. So, if we have one of these, which is, if I'm supposed to fall through, that doesn't really work. There we go. Oh no, it doesn't want to. Here we go. I don't know. Or unless it's gonna like launch me to space or something. Or do we... I don't know. I don't know anything. Because where were we? We were at this wiring thing. And then... Okay. So we got a bunch of stuff like that. Okay, and we got like keypads and things like that. And we can also maybe, let's see. Okay, so yeah. We can make like a little fun house. I don't know. So I do like the little alarm thing. So let's just see. Can we like program a door and we need like a code to get through? I don't know. Let's see now. If I do this, okay. Then the code is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so. Huh. I don't know what the code is. How do we do that then? How do we change and alter the code? I have no idea. Yeah, so that's a lot of conundrum I gotta figure out at some point. So we got a lot of keypad, but we don't have a code. And sell this one then. So maybe when you build the house, you have to like, you know, I don't know. Save me some, send me some help. Is it this one? No, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh well, I'll figure it out at some point. Smart home locks. Yeah, so... No, that was not working. Well, anyways, we'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's look at our storage things. We got this cute little set here. So this is like a goodies for books or like a TV cabinet or something. Lovely little kitchen. Maybe we should put it out here in the sunlight so we can just see what we're doing. And we have like different heights, like very retro, very cute. Ooh, we got a little shoe bench finally. Goes with that set. Yeah, I love this set. I'm going to be using that a lot. We got that TV cabinet and ooh, this one comes like with records in it. Wonder if we can alter that. Yeah, so you can choose whether or not to have the records. So that's kind of cute. Then we have these here in some more display cases. Ooh, I love this one. Very, I don't know, library like for some reason. Yeah, this one I like. Oh, it's getting dark. Who knew we can have that? Let's just grab a bed real quick and sleep until the morning. So, yeah. There we go. Whee. So, yeah. I kind of like these sets, all of them, truth be told. Oh, now where are we? We were at storage. So, ooh. Oh, you're getting ahead of yourself now, Christine. We even got a little shoe bench. A little. So, if we press here, this is like the new set called Stolisek or something. So, yeah. Got a little stool, nightstands, all kind of stuff. Oh, even I'm getting a little confused now. Then we got this set here. So this is cute. We have some drawers and some open things to put knick-knack. And then we have this one, like very retro thing. I like this one though, truth be told. Can we put this on the wall? Or is it for like floor only? It's very low to just put on the floor. Let's just look at this set here. This is the set. Okay, so, and then we have this little, I like this here. Can you have only wicker, and you can have stone, terracotta. Huh, interesting. So you can, you know, change the colors around. Yeah, I imagine myself using that. It's very cute. Some more shelves. And these little round ones here. This looks like a duck. That's the beak and that's the eyes. And then we have different sizes. And then we have this here. Yeah, that's cute. Towel rack. Ooh, that's always handy. Should probably get a towel later then. Then we have, this looks like something that would be in a kid's room. These we already seen. Then we have this one. I wonder which size these are. Like, I imagine myself making this very retro style bedroom with these here, little round ones. So yeah, these I like. Very happy with the shelves. Then we have a little cabinet here. Yeah, and then we have a nightstand. Probably going with like a kid bedroom set. So yeah, imagine myself being able to use that. The key hangers we've seen already. We've seen that. Then we have like big bookcases. Yeah, so these are cute. I like the little rounded edges. A fancy little cabinet. I'm a little unsure about the legs though. Feels very like you're in a doctor's office. So still, like, you know, in the 60s. Huh. Yeah, and then we have more of this set here. And suspicious wardrobe. Suspicious about it, I wonder. Looks normal to me. Let's see different color schemes though. Type A or type B. Oh, I see. So we can use this to get into like a secret room. That's cute. Okay. And then we have another suspicious wardrobe. I love the style here though. So all of these are, you know, where we can choose whether or not to run through them. I would assume this one doesn't have that. Yeah. Ooh, I like this one. It's very cute. A little small though, but still very cute. I like that. And let's see, these we looked at. Yeah. Okie dokie. And then there's the kitchen one. We already looked at that. Let's look at home appliances. Why do we looked at these? Because they were part of the, what's it called? The top when I was looking at the kitchen stuff. We have a little popcorn maker. Popcorn. Let's go to the carnival. Okay, so, and let's look at tables. Ooh, this one is very cute. Little legs on it. Okay, and then we have a big one. And we have this one here. Ooh, they're very wide, so you need a big house for those. So, yeah. These look like typical like American diner style. So you have the regular round ones, square ones, little. This one looks like the type that's coming out from the wall. This is like perfect for smaller houses. I love these. Ooh, this is cute. Ooh, I love this one. Yeah, this one I like. We have this little, yeah, a lot of cute things. Little desk for like your computer screen and stuff. So this one looks big though. Yeah, still imagine making so many cute things with it. So yeah, I'm not crazy about all of these things, but a lot of them are nice. So kind of split down the middle. So then we have like a little, if you want to make like a diner, we have all these little parts there. Ooh, we got a little wall table. That's very handy. Only problem though, when I make stuff like this, I never know how tall I'm going to put things. Like, is a table this tall or that tall? I don't know. So, and then we have like a little bar table. That's cute. Very retro and 80s. So, yeah. Like, here we go. Let's get rid of all this stuff here. And, ooh, we got some fancy sofa. Wonder if this is like a modular sofa so we can add on to it. Yep. This I like, because then you can make it how big or how small you want. Yeah, and then we also have like a lounge, and then one we can like put on. This one here, well, the wrong side, of course, but you get the picture. So we got the modular sofa, all these different parts. We got a little lounge chair and fancy little chair here. Ew, it's so dark. Let's go out on the grass. And then we have all these like diner style things. So yeah. Here we go. So yeah, it's cute. Like these. Then a little ottoman. Ooh, that's very 80s. It doesn't go with this one. So I'm curious to find a chair that goes with it. So we have like lots of more ottomans, things like that. Little kitchen chair. And okay. There we go. Here's that fancy chair. Yeah, this is like so 80s. Ew, yep. So, yeah. Okay, so we got some new favorites. Let's look at the beds. We have, ooh, it looks tiny, but, ooh, this that little, yeah, I like this pattern. Then we have like some car beds for the kids. We have one regular and one that's more like in the style of the mystery machine. So yeah, I like these beds. Let's look at bathroom. We have like this old school corner bathroom, and ooh, I like this shower for some reason. Huh. Then we have like this fancy little sink, toilet, and urinal. And we can actually build our own little toilet stand. But let's try and do that right now, people. Let's do that in the back here. Let's make ourselves a little toilet stand. So, how are these parts going together? First, we need the wall. What's in and what's out, I don't know. And then we need the toilet. And then we need another wall. This way. But how wide or narrow are they? I don't know. I think that's what we need this for. Okay, so there we go. Or should it be this way? I don't know. There we go. Snap to grid. Then, huh. There we go. A little fiddly, but we're getting there. And then we need the door. Come on, you can do this. No, you can't. Precise placement, snap to grid. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so maybe we should just like do this then. Yep. See, much easier. Ta-da! Okay, so yeah, and we have some more electronics. We got some good old CDs, little floppy disk, and different computer parts like a retro computer, a retro TV, DVD players. I like these little things because it looks cuter in the living room when you have more stuff. Good old VCR and like a really old TV. Some new speakers. And we have different types of smoke machine. Does this thing actually work? Nope. Wouldn't that be something, huh? We got some. These are not new. Okay, so in this department, there's nothing new in accessories. Leash and play. We got ourselves a new grill. Ooh, yeah, big charcoal grill. Is this new? I don't know. And we got ourselves a little Scooby-Doo canopy tent. And we have a bunch of new transportation things. We got ourselves a boat called Barbara. And we got some boat things. How am I supposed to get on top of the boat? I need to get in my boat, she said. Guess if we put the boat next to the house, we should probably be able to jump in. Huh. Okay, what do you say, Barbara? Permission to board. Yeah, I can't make it upstairs. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, so we have like a little boat here, and we have like one of these things here. Huh. And we have like hooks and things and bowie and anchors and stuff. Little rowboat. And we got the mystery machine. We should probably go outside to put that down. There you go. Turn on. Is that the lights? Yep. We have a regular van. And we have a roller coaster. I'm going to build a roller coaster and try it out. And we have some bumper cars. And we have this little teacup carousel thingy. Nothing new here. And nope, new pots and plants. So we have these, meat-eating plants. 2 minutes fly trap. And we got a fig leaf thing. Or these little hanging things. Okay size. But this needs to be hanging from something. Like a ceiling, roof. Let's see here now. Do you nope. Do you put them like in a pot with like a high rounded pot? We'll figure that out. Then we have more of these. Okay, let's see if we have a tall flower pot, tall skinny one, like this. And then we put the little plant thing inside. Okay, something like that. Okay. Let's look at, we got some more vines. There's flowers. I love flowers. Let's see, we got some clematis. Different sizes and colors. Oh, these I love. I'm going to use a lot of those. I'm sorry. They're so pretty. We have a bunch of different types of clematis. Let's look at shrubs. We have some green stuff. Psychocarpus. We have some bumbleweeds. Yeah, lots of those. Oh, this is cute. I like that. I think I have one of those in my garden. Something like it. And yeah, we have these little white things here. Yeah, so these I'm going to use a lot. So many different types of hedges. Oh, something that will stick you too. We got some trees. Of course, we got some haunted trees. Again, not really my cup of tea, but you know, not everybody needs to like my tea. We got a spooky one. So yeah, these are okay, but you know. So I think that's it. I think I found them all. But let's head over to a different map, and I will have made a cute little roller coaster playground thing, and let's test it out. Okay, so I made like a little roller coaster, some teacups, and some bumper cars. Let's try this out. Ew, I can't even get inside. Here we go. Use. Oh, I kept... Oh, that's something a bit annoying. Can't even stay inside. Let's try one more time. Probably just late. There we go. Let's try again. Oh, there it comes. Ooh, it's crashing into me. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Whee! Let's go up. Up. In the way. Okay, so that didn't quite work. Yeah, so it kind of works. Okay, let's see. Can we use the little merry-go-round? Or teacups or whatever? There's like no use or activate button on this, but it looks cute though. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem usable. And same with the bumper cars. You can't even sit, but still, if you don't want to make a fairground, it's cute though. And I wish I was able to stay inside the roller coaster. Oh, I think there's been an accident. Kinda sad I missed it. Let's try that again. Let's make an accident happen. You crazy girl. Here we go. Let's see now. What happens next? Nobody knows. Huh. Okay. Glad I was not sitting in that one. Okay. So there we go. We just tried a bunch of fun roller coaster things and it crashed. And we looked at all the new things. So there we go. I'm Christine. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.